Hello and welcome to my channel. This is American Christian in the Philippines. Today I have a special guest. Well, you're special, and her name is Mary, and you're a friend of my wife's, right?
Yeah, Leah.
Yeah, when did you meet Leah?
Actually, I've been seeing you a couple of times at Mike's party at the house. So.
Okay, and you're over here, actually my house today, and you're with some other friends here?
Yeah, Shay and Jenny.
Giselle?
Sorry about that. And Giselle too. I forgot about her. Sorry, Giselle.
It's okay, she forgives you.
Sorry. Yeah, because we're doing something later, right?
No.
I think it's 4 o'clock. We will be going to the boardwalk. And if we still have much food, then we will go around to Dumaguete City just to give some food for the people. Yeah.
For the people? Anybody?
Basically the vendors and kids. Hopefully we can see kids at the boardwalk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And
It's actually the food is for them, specifically for the kids. But if we don't see one, then we'll just hand it to vendors. You know, people that are
You got to sell it by the plate. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we cooked it for those people, you know, give them a smile a little for this day. So hopefully we can make people happy.
Well, I saw my wife tasting what you cooked, and she seemed to like it. So
yeah, so hopefully you'll try it. It's really good.
Well, I got the impression that was more of a Philippine dish.
Really?
Is it? Or I don't know. No?
Of course, but my spaghetti is not really typically like a Filipino spaghetti. It's really sweet. My spaghetti is kind of creamy.
I'll tell you
so
what.
You have to try it.
I'll try some later.
Just one bite, you know.
I will do. Anyway, good luck with that tonight. Hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, by God's grace, though.
Okay. Well,
this is for His glory, not for us. So.
Well, let's talk about your name is Mary, as you said, and you live in Dumaguete. In fact, you were born in Dumaguete.
I was born in Dumaguete.
Right. So.
Not really in Dumaguete, but in Zamboanguita. But
close enough.
Yeah, of course, 30 minutes away. But it's just that I grew up in Dumaguete City.
Okay.
Because all the families, the relatives are really in Dumaguete. We only go to Zamboanguita every month of May because that is the feast month of my birthplace. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but I grew up in Dumaguete up until my high school years.
Okay, well.
And then I went up to Manila. I lived there for a very long time.
Oh, you did? How long?
For almost half of my life. I was in Manila. Right after I graduated high school.
15 years? Half of your
life? More than 20 years. Because I am 43.
She looks great. I'm sure you'll admit that.
La la.
Yeah, 43. And well, tell me a little bit about life growing up in Dumaguete. What kind of life did you have here? What was it like growing up here?
Okay. The reason why I really got back from Manila to Dumaguete is because of my second ex, and that was during pandemic. So it's 2020.
Okay.
I went back here for my second ex, and then of course. Being in a chaos in Manila during that time is really hard. So I decided to just come back here in Dumaguete, which I know it is, and I found out it's really cool compared to Manila when things get rough, especially the virus, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so for me, I can tell Dumaguete is, I think, my really place. I mean, I find more peace here, not because I grew up here, but having a laid-back life, it's really, you know, I think the best thing.
Way more laid back here than Manila.
Hala, in Manila you have to work. It's like working abroad, you know.
Right.
You have to work and work for you to, you know, pay all the bills that you have, because it's easy to find job in Manila, yes, but the expenses or the lifestyle, I mean, it's really different here.
It is.
I like more the province life. I am a province girl, and I wanted to retire in my own province, not typically in city.
Well, I don't blame
But I
you for
don't
that.
have a problem living in a city though.
Yeah.
Because I've been in Manila for a very long time, which, you know, I was able to cope up in.
Yeah. You know, I lived in Manila for a while. In fact, did you know that's where I met my wife?
Really?
And my youngest daughter, Gracie, she was born in Paranaque.
Wow, Paranaque is a good place.
Yeah. Well, I used to live there because I needed to be close to the airport, because I used to travel a lot.
I see. Okay.
So I needed to be,
Parañaque is pretty close.
It was
to
very
the
close.
airport.
I used to get up early at like 4 o'clock in the morning. My flight was always early, and so there's no traffic. It took me like 10 minutes to get to the airport.
All right. Okay.
So
that's good to know.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
good.
mean, I don't want to say bad things about Manila, but it's just that I like countryside. You know?
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of bad things about Manila. it's traffic. It's too many
Of
people.
course,
It's smelly. There's bad air quality.
Yes, because of the pollution.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. This is a much better place to retire, and
of course.
And it's beautiful down here as well. There's a lot of beautiful places to visit around Dumaguete.
Yeah. It's just that Dumaguete is kind of small, but if you prefer a countryside, then this is the best place.
Yeah.
I mean, I can live here until I die, but if my future partner would be, would like to be in some place or other place rather compared to Dumaguete, then I don't have a problem with that. But Dumaguete is great place to retire.
Right.
It may be the housing, the land price may go up, and it's rising because it's not because of us Filipinos, but it's because of the foreigners that are coming in and liking our place.
Yeah. There's a lot of them.
Oh no, and I mean, Dumaguete has not have a great beach.
No, it doesn't.
I think we have the best scenery, like going up to the mountain of Valencia.
Right.
And Sambuanguita, then the Nahandig Peak, they would be amazed how and what beauty we have here.
You're right. You're absolutely right about that. Agree totally. Now, you suggested that you are single, so you've not always been single, though, right?
No,
okay,
I was in a relationship for 21 years long.
That's a long time.
I know, because I loved him so much, and he's my
Did he love you so much too?
Did he?
Yeah. 21 years, I would hope so.
I know, but I know for sure, and I could tell that he did, but it's just that it's not enough that he would come up to the final decision that he would marry me, because he doesn't believe in marriage, which as a Christian woman, it's been my struggle for a very long time that I would get married to a man that I loved and the father of my kid. But it's a sad story that we didn't end up like being as a couple, that we are really married, but it was been my struggle. My friends in Manila knows it. Even the bishop that I was belonged to in a church, they've been praying every single day for me, and it's my dream, but it's just that I gave my all and my hoped, for that long. I think 21 years is more than enough.
I think that's more than enough.
Gary, so the Lord knows how much I want to get married. I
know.
know.
He does.
And I know most of the Westerners, marriage is just a piece of paper, because most of the comments that I had from different channels that I've been to, they were just saying the same thing, that it's just a piece of paper. But I'm really sorry. As a child of God, I think I deserved to follow what Christ has been mandated to be in a relationship with someone who believes and has faith the same as I have faith in God.
Right, that's awesome.
Doing the right thing. I wanted to correct that mistake, because I was a sinner. I lived for a very long time that is very simple, and I wanted to correct that to the right man. There's no perfect guy, but I'm looking for the right man that would be with me. Right. Same faith, same love for God.
He might be watching today.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know what? My channel's Christian based, and I know a lot of Christians watch the channel, and I've had on numerous times I get emails sometimes, and on several occasions I've been asked, do I know any good Christian women? Because some of the people that I talk to, they're very godly men, very real. I mean, not fake Christians, but true, real. Have a real relationship with Jesus. And they want to find a woman who's grounded in Jesus too. And it's not that easy.
I know.
It isn't, and especially in the Philippines, because now I don't want to get in trouble here, because but there's a lot of Catholics are the prominent religion here. There's more, and so it's very common to come. I want to say Catholics often a foreign man will meet a Philippine girl and she claims to be a Catholic. But that's because that's what her parents have told her. Well, you're a Catholic, but very rarely do I find that these girls are actually reading the Word of God every day, following God's commandments, and actually doing what they should do as Christians. They just sometimes just label themselves.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like, because I go to church every Sunday at Christian church, I can call myself a Christian. But it's not the end of it, you know.
No.
I think Christianity and having God in life is about the intimacy of your life, your relationship with Him alone, not because I go to church,
Right.
a Christian church. Yeah.
Very, very well said. Well, let me ask you about your faith, because as you said, you're not a Catholic as such. You're pretty much a Christian, non-denomination, I assume.
Yeah.
And how did you? Well, why don't you share your testimony with us and tell you how you found Jesus and how you avoided just growing up in the Catholic faith, I guess, out here. So share your testimony, Mary.
I hope my life story would, inspire people around the world, not just women, but every person that has been through struggling or had been through different difficulties. Because my faith, if I hadn't have that kind of faith, maybe I'm dead right now. I came to a point that I couldn't stand it anymore, the pain, but I try not to cry because it's the past, but it's part of me.
It's okay.
That's the reason why I surrendered my life to God, because I couldn't handle anymore.
Yes.
So the reason why I became a Christian, because in our community in Manila, although I was a Catholic, I guess I have to say I'm a Catholic before, because I was brought by a family of relatives that is really Catholic. But I don't condone Catholics, because I've learned and know God because of,
Yes, of course.
It's just that having really a relationship in your life is really different from just being a religious person.
Correct.
I came to a point that I was at my low point, the very lowest point of my life, that even if I would say to myself that I am strong enough, but that strong, that being me very strong, and I know I can handle this because I'm strong, that was just, I think, it's just how I fight the life that I had before. And I don't want to put down really my ex, because I wanted to be fair to him, though, the fact that I experienced every pain from him.
Yes.
But I think those pains, God allowed it to happen for me to be whole right now and understand what really life is.
Yeah.
I think every people that came into your life has a purpose. Maybe sometimes that person would, the Lord allowed it to be with you. And I think I chose to stick and be stuck with Him for that long, because I'm not yet ready to a new world that God is preparing me. I think He used my ex to make me who I am today, how strong really I am, not because I'm strong, because I am just trying to fight the pain that I had in a different way as well, but learning from those kind of people, what kind of attitude they have, being easily angered for even the littlest things in life, I think that taught me a lot of patience.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the moment that I cannot handle anymore the pain, the agony, because I am very friendly actually, but it's really different when you have God. Because not everything, even if my life is really open to everyone with my friends, because I don't hide anything. I am pretty much open. I'm vocal, I'm very vocal. But I learned something too, that I don't have to be vocal at all times because it's scary. But anyway, by the time that I surrendered my life, because I couldn't handle it alone, even if I have friends, there's a lot of people that reach me out to attend in their church, but it's just that because I am a Catholic, I'm like, I'm busy. I have all the reasons to tell them for me not to go to the Bible study that they're asking me. I try to avoid it in any way I can. I have a kid, I have to pick them up at school, I have to do this laundry, blah, blah, blah. I don't have money for transportation, blah, blah, something like that. So it's so crazy, but it's part of my life. But God is really good. The only thing that I can say now is that I thank God for every pain and struggle that I have been through.
Amen. You must have watched my videos, because I've said that many
Really?
times about my life because I went through.
I want to be honest with you. I've run across your channel, but it's just that I'm not really a person that looks into
Right,
and
right.
you know, because I am pretty much busy of my life
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
And I am not a type of a person that would sit and hold my phone for a very long time or watch a television or whatsoever.
Right,
You know, so
right,
I'm
right.
so sorry, but
Well, I wasn't really thinking you'd say that, but I
No,
just. But the
really.
point is, I've said many times when I've done talks about this kind of subject is you know, I had so much pain for a long time.
I know,
No,
Gary,
I'm
it's
kidding.
really
It's
hard.
always because, you know, whenever I talk about the pain I went through, that put me to my knees to surrender.
Wow.
It's such a powerful event that
I
it's always
know.
emotional.
And I know
and
people only like us would really understand.
Yeah. God sometimes will put these challenges in our life. He'll bring us to our knees.
I know.
Sometimes, because sometimes for people like me and maybe you, that's how he knows he's going to get your attention. He knows that this is what it's going to take for you to give your life to him.
Yeah, I know.
So I won't get into my story because this is about you today, but I'm just sharing that I understand how the pain you've been through can bring you to your knees and into a relationship with Christ.
Yeah, and a joy.
Yes.
With those pains, at first, of course, I didn't understand it. Why me, Lord? Am I that bad enough to experience this? I mean, why not the others? I mean, I know the pain, but why would I wish somebody would have my situation, right? I know it's wrong and I'm sorry. But, you know, as not a believer of Christ, it's easy for us or me to say that, why me?
Yeah.
Why not my neighbor? Sorry, but, you know, I think the Lord is really good, and I think He's really perfect, knowing the fact that
absolutely.
He knows what He's doing in my life and others people's lives. So it's the only thing that He wants us or me to do is that, my God, child, I was just here waiting for you, but
Right.
you're wrestling with me because you thought that you can handle life
Exactly.
without me.
Exactly.
And even you are part of the church, it's not about the church, it's about really Him.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You know, so we've both experienced pain and getting on our knees, but I'm sure now, because now you have a real relationship with Christ, you know the joy of that relationship.
Oh my God.
Isn't it amazing that when you finally give up and you give control of your life to Christ, the weight that's lifted off, you feel free. It's it's like, where was I reading in John the other, I forget, chapter 8, I believe, forget which verse, but the truth will set you free.
Correct. Actually, I think that is the most truth that every people or every mankind is trying to look for. And we are lost because we're trying to look those truth from the knowledge that we thought it's the completeness of everything. It's not. I hope, and I actually one of those people that are praying that if every people would understand, every person would understand what life is when you have Christ, or
Yes.
even just knowing and having that faith in God, it changes everything.
Yes, absolutely it does.
You know?
Gives our life meaning, gives our life purpose.
Everything.
You know, absolutely.
When
So,
you mention the joy, I cannot even express what kind of joy unless someone would experience the same thing
Exactly.
that we had. You know,
Exactly.
it's really hard to express how joyful a person is or would have if, my God,
yes, no, I hear you.
it's unexplainable, actually.
It really is. Oh, Mary, thank you for sharing that testimony. It's quite powerful, and you know, really appreciate that. Let's talk about before we finish here. You have a YouTube channel, like
Yeah, it's
everybody
a
else
baby
at
YouTube
Guess.
channel.
So you know, no, but let's share with people about. It's a new channel, right? You just
Yeah, I just had that. Actually, Mike did it for me because there's a lot of people that are really suggesting that I should have my own channel.
Yeah.
You know, because I've been to everyone's channel as well, and then
Right.
today I am in your channel. But so I finally decided to why not just give it a try, you know?
Sure.
But one thing is for sure, I don't want people to expect anything that is really serious about my channel because I just want to enjoy life.
Yeah.
And of course, spread positivity and good vibes, you know, and let them see what life I have, even if I have lots of kinds of struggles in life, financially.
Right.
You know, but
Right. So just so I'm curious, what are some of your videos really about then? What's the
most of my videos are, I think all of my videos has this kind of laugh.
Well, it's a great, it's a Philippine laugh.
Oh my God.
Well, at least you're not slapping me or something, because that's usually what happens with a Philippine.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's nothing in there. It's just my laugh and my daily life, you know.
There you go. So that sounds like if you want to have a good laugh and enjoy a video, then
Laugh with me.
so what is the name of the channel?
Mary in the Philippines without space at all. So
Okay,
Mary,
in the
yeah,
Philippines.
no
and
space.
I know it's new, but I have no idea. But how many subscribers do you have so far?
So far, I think it's 236
Oh, okay, that's
for
not
2
bad.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
That's great. So if you're watching, please would you subscribe to Mary's
Wow,
channel?
thank you so
I'd really
much.
appreciate that, and I will put a link. In fact, you can see the name on the screen right here. I'm going to put it on the screen.
Yeah, Mary in the Philippines.
Yeah, and I'll put a link in the description. So,
Thank you, Gary.
in closing, I just want to thank you for being on the channel.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, and for anybody, any good single Christian men that are really looking for someone that is grounded in Jesus, I know you can send me an email if you, and I will pass it on if you are serious. But only real godly Christian men need apply.
It's up for application then.
Oh, that's funny. All right, well, Mary, thank you again. Thanks for being on the
Alright,
channel.
my
Really
pleasure.
enjoyed
Thank you so much.
meeting you and talking with you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little chat that we had. Thank you so
And
much for
inspire.
watching.
I think that's our goal, to inspire people.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about. So,
Life must go on, but we must have faith.
yeah. Well,
Without those, we're dead.
exactly. So thank you guys. God bless everybody. Thank you.
God bless you,
I will
Gary.
see you soon on the next video. Goodbye.